Hello clarinets, I'm Mrs. Bearden, and today I'm going to show you how to put your clarinet together, how to clean it, and then maybe talk about some maintenance things that you might have to do to keep it up and working. So first we're going to start out, go get your case. And every case is going to look different because every clarinet is a different brand. But they're all the same concept. They've either got latches on the side, or like this one, they have latches on the front. When you go to open it, you always want to make sure the latches go up, just like this. If the latches open down, that means you have the case upside down and your clarinet will actually fall out, which is not good. I like to sit it in my lap because it's easier to get to. And you're going to look in there and you're going to see a bunch of different pieces, okay? We're going to talk about the names of each one of them and how to put them together. First off, in your case, you might have a little thing of chapstick. But it's actually not chapstick, it's called cork grease. And that cork grease needs to be spread on all the pieces that have cork. So you can see there's some there, there's some on the mouthpiece, there's some right here. And you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. The cork dries out, and a lot of us haven't played our instruments ever, or it's been a while since they were played by somebody if you bought a used one. So once you get that done, put your cork grease back in, and let's start out with this piece and this piece. This is called the bell, which is pretty easy. It looks like a bell. And then this piece with the 4 keys sticking out is called our lower joint. I want you to get your bell and put it right here on the lower joint and just twist it back and forth. If you've got a brand new clarinet, it might be kind of hard to do because the cork is brand new and it's big. You might have to get your mom or dad to help you with it, but just twist it. If you push it on really hard, it'll actually tear the cork and then it won't go on at all and you'll have to get it fixed. So we've got that on. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I like to make sure that the little symbol at the bottom of the bell lines up, but you don't have to do that. Next off, I'm gonna get this thing. This is called the upper joint, okay? The upper joint fits onto the lower joint. This is the hardest piece to put together, and I'll show you why. Don't do this, but I'm gonna show you. If I got it and I twist it really fast, you can see what's happened. All my keys have gotten tangled up in each other. So the best way to put this together is you line the holes up, just like that, and you twist them back and forth. Little twist at a time. And to make sure it's lined up, if you look under these keys, you've got 2 keys that have overlapped. The top joint should be on top of the lower joint. Those are called our bridge keys, and those bridge the clarinet pieces together. So you'll see, it looks just like this. All the holes are in line. Next, I want you to get this piece. This is called the barrel. Looks like a barrel, if you know what that is. And it's gonna go right up here. And to put this on, you need to hold your hand right here. Now don't push too hard because you'll bend the keys, but just give it a firm hold and twist your barrel back and forth. Again, this cork's pretty new, so I had to put some cork grease on it. And same thing, I like to line the little symbols up. And then finally, you've got your mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece looks just like the one we used during instrument tryouts, except it doesn't have a reed on it. So you need to get the piece with the hole, or the side with the hole, and face it towards you. And just twist it on. And actually you can take this thing off to make it easier. You're gonna twist it on, and you see this hole lines up with this key. This is called the register key, and we'll talk about that later, but it'll line up perfectly. This is your ligature. It's a funny name, and it will hold your reed to your mouthpiece. Now, when you put it on, a lot of ligatures are different. If you've got one that's like this, that's silver or gold and see-through, you need to put it on this way with the screws pointing to the right. Okay, when you look at it, it should be on your right, like this. Now, we're not gonna put on the reed just yet. I'm gonna wait and do that in my next video because it's a long process. Today, I just wanted to talk about getting your instrument together. Put my case down. Now, when you hold it, your right hand goes here with your thumb underneath the thumb rest, and your fingers go 1, 2, 3 with your pinky here. Your left hand goes like this with your thumb near this hole, and then 1, 2, 3. It's pretty easy. You're gonna sit up straight and hold it out like this. And there you go, your clarinet's together. So now we're gonna take it apart. And it's super important that you clean your clarinet every day, especially right now. So instead of cleaning it all at once, we're going to take it apart and then clean it. So start from the bottom, twist off your bell, put it in the case, twist off your lower joint, upper joint, and then you'll take your reed off, but again, I'm going to talk about that later. Mouthpiece and barrel. Most of you should have one of these in your case. This is a cleaning cloth. You see it's got a skinny part right here. To clean your clarinet, you're going to get that and put it all the way through this one piece. See how it pops out? And then just pull it through. You don't ever want to clean your whole clarinet like that at once because there are things inside it could get stuck on. And it could either bend your clarinet or it could tear your cleaning cloth. And when you get done, you're going to close your case. And it's super important when you close it to make sure nothing is on top of the clarinet. Don't put your book in there. Don't put reeds on top of it. Because when it closes, it puts pressure on it and it could actually bend the keys. And there you go. You want to make sure you have your essential elements. Book 1 for clarinet. This is so important. We use this every single day for the entire year, along with other stuff. But this is our textbook. Make sure you put your name on it like this girl did right here a few years ago. And when you open it, you're going to see a student activation code. That is super important. Log on to myeelibrary.com and put that code in. You don't have to put the dashes in. And when you do and hit enter, it'll take you to all the exercises in the book, along with extra stuff and more music and really cool videos to watch. And it's just a great resource. We're going to use it a lot, especially my virtual kids. We're going to have you playing with that all the time. So make sure you get this book by next week. My red and blue kids, you need to have it Thursday or Friday, unless I told you I'd order you one. My virtual kids, make sure you order one. You can order it on Amazon. It'll be here in 2 days. So that is it. Please have everything ready in class because I'm so ready to get playing. See you guys later.